So once again, the starters for the Bee Diggers: Ben Mickey, Jake Brown, Mitch Tormolen, Jeffrey Dunker, and Trey Cranston, that is. Jaden Dreer, Garrett Bassler, Riley Samber, Jared Clarkson, and Brady Bear for Akron. Akron dressed in their navy blue uniforms with the red numerals and red lettering. The Bee Diggers in their home whites with the maroon numerals, and jumping center will be Mitch Tormolen for Brush, as the opening tip is brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance with 2 locations in Fort Morgan and Brush. They'll help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. It'll be Jaden Dreer, jumping center for Akron. And the tip is controlled by Brush. Ben Mickey with the basketball. Mickey on the outside right. Over to Dunker. In the corner now for Brown. Back to Dunker. Over to Mickey. Free throw line for Tormolen, and he's fouled. Foul 16 seconds into the game.
It looks like Akron's going to start off in a 2-3 zone.
Jared Clarkson commits the foul. Cranston to throw it in for Brush. Underneath the basket, looking, lobs it over to Dunker. Dunker with the basketball, guarded by Clarkson. He'll dribble to his right. The Bee Diggers will control this pace right now with the basketball. Near that left corner for Cranston. Back out to Mickey. Mickey to his right to Dunker. Dunker steps in, swings it down low to Cranston, cuts to the basket and misses off to the left. And the rebound to Jaden Dreer. On the long outlet with the basketball is Clarkson between his legs, looking at the top. He's got it to Bassler. On the outside right with the ball is Bear. Lobs it to Clarkson. 3 in the air. It's going to be well short, and the ball is loose on the floor, and there's going to be a tie up there. 2 Bee Diggers on the ground, including Dunker and Jaden Dreer for Akron. Possession arrow to the Rams.
I do like that hustle. Those plays make a difference by the end of the game.
Rams throw it in with the basketball on the outside right with the ball is Brady Bear. Bear back out to Bassler at the free throw line for Dreher. Foul from behind by Jake Brown.
He'd have been all right. He just had his hand on his back. The other one that was on the ball was clean.
Clarkson to throw it in. Looking underneath the basket. Looks to lob it down low. Instead throws it to Bassler to the right. Over to Bear. Bear coming off a 43-point game against Marino last night to Clarkson. Well beyond the three-point circle. Dribbling to his right. Bodied up by Mickey. Over to Bassler. Bassler looking on the outside of Clarkson. Wide open 3, but steps in for the 15-footer, and that's no good. Rebound and putback is up and in by Jaden Dreer. Akron scores, and it's 2-0. 6:35 to go in the opening quarter. John Beltran with Jen Goodall on the outside right. Cranston with the basketball in the right corner for Mickey. Back to his left to Cranston. Cranston looking, cross-court pass to Dunker. He'll retreat and dribble towards the timeline. Dunker calling out the play for Brush. Getting a pick from Tormolen, dribbling to his left, stepping in, dribbling left baseline, pulls up from 10, off the back of the rim, rebound to Cranston. Cranston will reset for the Bee Diggers. Cranston to Mickey. Mickey pulls up from 10, no, but he's fouled. Ben Mickey to the line to shoot 2.
I like what they're...
And Bassler commits his first.
I like what the Bee Diggers are doing so far. They're moving the ball. They're being patient. They're not trying to force anything in. They're driving into the lane when needed.
And the free throw is off to the left by Ben Mickey. Second free throw upcoming for the Bee Digger Jr. Bends, shoots, misses short. And we have a lane violation. Bee Diggers will get a second chance. So this will be the second free throw for Mickey. And this one is up, and that one is perfect. Akron 2, Brush 1. 6:08 to go, opening quarter. After the Lady Rams of Akron won 70-43. Into the front court, Bassler, long pass to Clarkson, dribbles, banks, misses. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. That looks like it's off of Riley Samber. It is. It'll be Brush basketball. And to throw it in will be Trey Cranston. So here comes Jeffrey Dunker for Brush. Yeah, both teams won convincingly in their first games of the year. Bee Diggers on Thursday night, the Rams last night. Mickey on the outside left, guarded by Clarkson. Back out to Cranston. Bounce pass to his right to Brown in the right corner for Dunker. Dunker dribbling to his left. Now retreats. Baseball pass cross court to Cranston. Left corner for Brown. Back to his right. Bounce pass to Mickey straight away. At the free throw line for Tormolen. Left wing Cranston. Wide open 3. Yes! For Trey Cranston. He drills the triple. The Beat Diggers in the lead 4-2. 5:23 to go in the opening quarter. Long baseball pass to Clarkson. Lobs it for Bassler. Banks and scores. That was a beauty. Akron 4, Brush 4. 5:12 remaining first quarter. Dunker into the front court. Picked up by Clarkson. On the outside left to Mickey. Bounce pass left corner for Brown. Back to Mickey. And his bounce pass intended for Tormola. Intercepted by Clarkson. And then we've got a foul at midcourt on the Beat Diggers. And the foul was committed by Jeffrey Dunker, his first. Austin Garcia, Kyle Rosenbrock, and Randy Baker are into the game for Ben Mickey, Jake Brown, and Trey Cranston. Akron is a thinner team in terms of that bench than Brush.
They are, and that might help us a little bit, especially if both teams are going to press.
In the left corner, Dreyer. Back out to Bassler. Cross court to Clarkson. Dribbles to his left. Lost the basketball. And it's picked up by Rosenbrock. Beat Diggers have a 4-on-2 in the middle to Dunker. He banks and misses. And the ball is rebounded by Bassler. That's his first board of the game. Clarkson with a basketball across the timeline. 4:33 to go opening quarter. Brush 4, Akron 4. The Rams looking for the sweep after the Lady Rams defeated Brush 70-43. 15-footer Dreyer, no good. But the rebound is taken away by Clarkson. They will reset. Clarkson to Bassler in the lane, and there's a foul on Baker. Looked like it was on Baker as he was driving into the lane, and Baker commits his first. And inbounds the basketball will be Jared Clarkson, who last night scored 15 points in that 90-47 victory over Marino. Clarkson lobs it in there, and the shot is missed by Garrett Bassler. The rebound to Kyle Rosenbrock. Kind of like an alley-oop. Rosenbrock long pass to Dunker right of the lane, in the lane, and we got a whistle. And there was contact. That means that's an Akron foul. Brady Bear commits his first. And Casey Krenning checking in for Riley Samber for Akron. Their first substitution. Austin Garcia to throw it in to the left of the basket. Lobs it to Baker straight away. Dribbles at the free throw line. Backs it out to Rosenbrock. Now to Garcia. Wide open three is off to the left. And the ball is tipped around to Rosenbrock, who banks and scores. That's nothing new. He gets the loose ball. 6-4 in favor of Brush. 3:55 to go in the opening quarter. Samber, cross-court baseball pass to Clarkson. Back out to Brady Bear. Bear, pull up, three is up and off the back of the rim. And the ball is tipped up in the air and out of bounds. That is off of Mitch Tormolen. And retaining possession is Akron. Well, there were bodies flying on that one.
Yeah, nobody boxes out. They just jump.
The friendly staff at High Plains Bank in Wiggins is ready to assist you with a home loan, equity line of credit, commercial loan, or checking account to receive hometown service in a higher plane. Visit High Plains Bank. And letter jackets, T-shirts, and more. Bijou T-Quest at 302 Main Street in Fort Morgan for all of your sports apparel. Clarkson bounce pass through the legs of Christian Dreyer out of bounds. Jaden Dreyer make it turnover for Akron, their second. Now the Beat Diggers looking to build on the 6-4 advantage in a very defensive quarter with 3.5 to go. Into the front court is Dunker beyond the three-point line. Jump pass to Garcia has Baker open in the left corner. He's going to dribble to his left. Now finds Baker in the left corner. He dribbles and he traveled prior to that.
Well, and Akron's mixing it up a little bit. They went into a little 1-3-1 zone, which means anytime it goes to the wing, they're going to try and trap it.
To throw it in, it's going to be Dreyer. Over to Clarkson. Beat Diggers applying a light press. Yeah, this Akron team is more disciplined than the Sheridan team that Brush played the other night. Here is Dreyer in the lane. His shot is blocked out of there, out of bounds by Tormolen. Baker nearly chased it down. And to throw it in will be Clarkson once again. Yeah, Akron's not scoring 90 tonight. I think they know that. Clarkson looking, still looking. Lobs it in the back court. That's going to be flagged down over there by Brady Bear.
I just think that's dangerous anytime you got Jeffrey Dunker around.
Yeah, he's got long arms and very quick hands. Pass down low through the hands of Casey Krenning out of bounds. That was actually a perfect pass. He just couldn't handle it. And to throw it in will be Dunker. Beat Diggers come the other way. It's been stuck at 6-4 for a while in favor of Brush. You don't have to travel out of town to receive the best and most advanced hearing health care. Visit Platte Valley Hearing Center. That is 409 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. And we got a whistle and a foul as Dunker was driving to the basket. The foul was out on the wing. And Jared Clarkson commits his second. He looks over at head coach Greg Clarkson. Not sure exactly where he committed that foul. Garcia to throw it in. Lobs it to Dunker. Dribbles to his left. Retreats towards the timeline. With 2:38 to go in the first. On the outside right to Rosenbrock. Right baseline to Baker. Down low. Tormolen banks and scores. Nice look there by Rosenbrock. And Baker working the ball very nicely. Tormolen scores for the first time, 8-4. Here is Bear the other way. Banks and scores to the right of the basket. Bear was looking for the whistle. 8-6 in favor of Brush. 2:19 to go, opening quarter. Garcia with a basketball into the front court. On the outside left of the bounce pass to Dunker. Cross-court overhead pass to Baker. 15-footer is well off to the right. The rebound to Rosenbrock. He puts it back up and in for Kyle Rosenbrock as he was falling to the floor. 10-6, 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Clarkson behind midcourt, now beyond midcourt. Bounce pass to Bear. Bear dribbling to his right, between his legs, towards the left baseline. Picks up his dribble. Inside, through Krenning again. Intercepted by Rosenbrock. Ahead to Baker. Lays it up and in. Nice job by Randy Baker. That was not that easy. The other way here is Bear behind his back to Samber. Looked like he traveled, but he banked it in. Wow. Boy, that was impressive on both ends. 12-8 in favor of Brush. 1:32 to go in the opening quarter. Garcia with the basketball. Lobs it inside. The ball is tipped away beautifully and intercepted by the Rams. Here they come the other way, but Brady Bear has it poked from behind. Looked like by Dunker. Here comes Garcia to Dunker. There's a 3-on-3. Bounce pass Baker. 10-foot pull-up. Off the back of the rim. No good. And a foul from behind. Austin Garcia fouled Riley Samber. Or check that, Garrett Bassler. Nope, they're going to say Tormolen instead. My bad.
I thought you were correct. That's who I would have called it on, but it's on the other side of the court, so neither one of us are in position. 1:14
to go in the first quarter. Brush 12, Akron 8. Into the front court is Bear between his legs, working on Baker at the free throw line. 15-foot leaner, yes, for Brady Bear. The B-Digger lead is down to a deuce at 12-10 with 57 seconds to go in the first. Dunker at the top. Looking at the free throw line, Tormolen turns and then it sends it into Rosenbrock, and he hits it off the bottom of the rim. And coming away with the basketball is Brady Bear as he misses, then stolen and laid in by Mitch Tormolen. So the B-Diggers take advantage of Akron's 6 turnover and now lead 14-10 with 39 seconds to go in the first. Bear with the basketball, working on Baker between his legs, picks up his dribble, bounce pass to Clarkson. Clarkson left of the lane, in the lane, jump pass, right corner, 3 in the air. Bear, yes, for Brady Bear. And Bear's getting hot. He's got 7 in the quarter, 14-13 Brush. Let's see the B-Diggers work it around for the final possession of the opening 8 minutes. Garcia just across the timeline with 14 seconds to go. Back out to Dunker. Holds it on his left hip with 10. Dunker to his left with 7. Back to his right with 5. He's got to do something. Pass over to Rosenbrock. Now to Tormolen. Right corner. 3. Garcia in the air is well short. And that's the end of the opening quarter with the score. Brush 14, Akron 13 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 14-13 Brush as we head to the second quarter. The first game went in favor of the Akron Lady Rams, 70-43. The B-Diggers to begin the second will have Bryce Needens, his first appearance of the game. Kyle Rosenbrock, Mitch Tormolen, Randy Baker, and Trey Cranston. No, he's sitting on the bench. It'll be Austin Garcia instead. And for Akron, Riley Samber, Garrett Bassler, Brady Bear, Jared Clarkson, and Jaden Dreer. 14-13 B-Digger basketball. Bounce pass on the outside left from Garcia to Baker. Left corner for Rosenbrock. Back out to Baker. Dribbles into the lane. Back out to Needens. Wide open right wing 3. Yes! For Bryce Needens. He doesn't need any warm-ups. He just comes in and shoots it down. 17-13. A Bear 3 is short. And the rebound is controlled by Austin Garcia of Brush. And that long pass is tipped away, intercepted. The B-Diggers turn it over for the 4th time. Bear into the front court in the right corner. Double team, jump pass Clarkson. Wide open right wing 3 is well short. Whistle and a foul down low. And it looked like against the Rams and Jaden Dreer. That'll be his first. B-Digger basketball leading by 4. And here comes Needens into the front court. Needens at the free throw line for Tormolen. Down low, Rosenbrock. He banks it in. Rosenbrock cutting to the basket. Rosenbrock wrestled earlier today in that tournament in Fort Morgan. And according to a reliable source, he's going to have to choose between one of the two winter sports once we get past the Christmas break. The pull-up by Bear is around and no good from 16 feet away. Bryce Needens has the rebound wide open, but the ball is tipped away, intercepted. Wide open was Garcia. Here is Bear the other way, and he's fouled in the lane as he tried to hook it up. Rosenbrock commits the foul.
We should mention that the wrestling team did win the dual match, or dual tourney, I guess, over in Fort Morgan today.
Yeah, nice job. Coach Lusenhop and the crew as the free throw is in. 19-14 in favor of Brush, 6:46 to go. We'll have Beat Digger Wrestling coming up on Friday against Mesa Ridge. Right here on 1010, as well as KSLYard.com for the Digger Dome. Second free throw by Bear is good. He's got 9. The Brush lead is down to 4, 19-15 with 6:37 to go. Baker back out to Needens. Cross court to Garcia on the outside left. Over to Needens, free throw line for Tormolen. Now to Baker, dribbles to his left at the free throw line. Over to Needens, left corner Garcia. He'll take the three. He'll make the three. Garcia with his first points of the game. 22-15, Beat Diggers, their biggest lead. Bear dribbling right baseline, and he's fouled by Rosenbrock. And that'll be a second foul.
He is very, very quick. Very good ball handler. You can tell he spends a lot of time on that.
Ben Mickey and Jacob Nichols.
Jake Brown.
Oh, Jake Brown and Jacob Nichols checking in for Brush. To throw it in this Clarkson, down low, wide open. The shot is blocked from behind. Dreyer took it, and Baker blocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Akron. With 6:11 to go in the second quarter, and the Beat Diggers are leading by 7. Clarkson with the basketball. On the outside left to Brady Bear. Bear against Needens. Swings it right side to Clarkson. Looking down low. Back out to Bear. Bear between his legs. Working on Needens. Dribbling to his left. Leaning. Shooting. Good. Inside the three-point line. That was pretty by Brady Bear. He's got 11 in the game. 22-17 in favor of Brush. 5:43 to go. Needens dribbling left of the lane. Back out to Garcia. Wide open three in the air. It's well off to the left. The long rebound is going to be grabbed on one hop by Jared Clarkson, his second board. Clarkson by himself across the timeline. Outside right to Bear. He'll take the three. In and out. And the ball is rebounded by Akron. I think that was Dreyer. It was. Dreyer to Clarkson. And then we get a traveling violation on Clarkson. That's turnover number 7 for the Akron Rams. Beat Diggers up 22-17 with 5:18 to go second quarter. Needens with the basketball on the outside right to Garcia. Cross court to Needens. On the outside left to Baker. Baker bounce pass to Brown. Turns, shoots, misses. Air ball. Jared Clarkson comes away with the rebound for Akron. Here's Brady Bear. Swings it left side to Clarkson. Calls out the play. Left corner Samber. Wide open three. Make it Bassler. He misses. And the ball is rebounded by Bryce Needens, his second board. Needens across midcourt. Beat Digger still up by 5. Left corner Baker. Now to Nichols. Left baseline to Brown. And then the ball is tipped out of bounds by Clarkson, intended for Baker, into the Akron bench. Here come Dunker and Cranston for Brush. And they will replace Austin Garcia and Bryce Needens. Or no, Randy Baker's out. And Cranston to throw it in. And the Beat Diggers could have some decent three-point shooters. Obviously with Needens and Garcia and Cranston, they all can hit the three. Needens will take the left wing three. That one's short. Rebound to Cranston. He'll reset to Needens. Little 8-foot leaner. Good. In the lane. A little bit longer than 8 feet, but it counts anyway. And Needens now has 5 in the quarter and 5 in the game. 24-17 Brush. 4:23 to go in the second. Baseball pass right side to Clarkson. Back out to Bassler. Over to Dreyer. Now right corner three. Clarkson. Yes. For Jared Clarkson. 24-20 Brush. 4:11 to go second quarter. Dunker on the right baseline was fouled, and then he tried to throw it off. Bassler wasn't too happy about that, but I think Dunker did it before he really heard the whistle.
Yeah, I think he was trying to make a cross-court pass because he knew he was going to go out of bounds with it.
With the basketball is Nichols. Back out to Jake Brown. Now to Dunker. Left wing three in the air, and that is short. And the ball is loose on the floor, and it's picked up over there by Brady Bear, long pass to Clarkson. He banks and scores. Bee Diggers did not get back. And that's going to prompt a timeout. Ken Garcia not happy about that. The timeout is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Let the State Farm Insurance office of Greg Mullen and Brush help you find the best policy to fit your life. Home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call at 842-4555. With 3:56 to go in the opening quarter, Akron's on a 5-0 run as the Brush lead is down to 2 at 24-22.
This is a crazy game.
Well, I mean, it's just up and down, and you've got...
trying to contain Bear is a feat in itself.
Well, I mean, he had 43 last night against Marino. He's got 11 so far in this game. He's got a quick release. He's very good dribbling the basketball. He can pass.
Passer, yeah.
And
rebounds.
Really not a weakness in his game, at least from what we've seen so far with the opening 12 minutes and 4 seconds.
I do like also what the Beat Diggers are doing. They're finding the little seams, trying to lull them to sleep a little bit. They're passing it, side to side, making the defense shift, and then all of a sudden someone will cut, and they're finding that open player. They're doing a good job with that.
Cranston, Brown, Needens, Nichols, and Dunker for Brush. Bassler, Clarkson, Bear, Samper, and Dreer for Akron. Dunker to throw it in for the Bee Diggers. And this Brush team, when you look at it, it's very young. Mitch Tormol is the only regular senior on this team, and Victor Lopez comes off the bench, but he doesn't get much time, and Dunker lost the ball in the lane. Taken away by Bear. Bee Diggers commit their 6th turnover, and the layup's up and in by Clarkson on the feed. Clarkson was 7 in the game, all in the quarter. 7-0 run for Akron, deadlocked at 24. Dunker, baseball pass Needens, left wing 3 in the air, in and out. And the ball is tipped around. We have a foul. Plenty of contact down low. And they're going to say the foul was on Brush, and it was on Dunker. That'll be the 17th foul, 1-and-1 situation. For Dunker, that's his second.
Well, and they kind of got their arms hooked underneath there, and then they couldn't seem to get unhooked, and Dunker ended up being on the bottom of that one.
At the line will be Garrett Bassler, who's got 4 points all in the opening quarter. And the free throw is up and in and out, and we have a lane violation, and that is against Akron. It's against Bassler, the free throw shooter. And the Bee Diggers will have the basketball, looking for the lead once again. They've led for most of the game, but are now tied at 24 with 3:20 to go in the second quarter. Brown in the right corner, back out to Dunker. Dunker cross court to Needens beyond the timeline. On the left wing to Trey Cranston. Cranston over to Needens. Needens jump pass to Cranston. Wide open left wing 3 is going to be short. And the rebound to Jared Clarkson. Bee Diggers have got to start nailing those a little bit more often. Into the front court with the basketball. Spinning is Clarkson. Cross court to Bear. Bear dribbles to his left. 17-footer off the back of the rim. And the rebound is controlled by Samber momentarily, but he thought he was fouled and knocked out of bounds. It will be Bee Digger basketball. Austin Garcia back in for Brush, as is Mitch Tormolin. So it's Brown, Needens, Garcia, Tormolin, and Baker for Brush. Bee Digger basketball, deadlocked at 24 with 2:45 to go before the break. The Akron Lady Rams defeated Brush earlier today, 70-43. Needens on the outside left in the corner for Baker. Baker lobs it cross court to Garcia, dribbles to his left into the lane, bounce pass corner for Brown. The shot is up and in! A three-pointer for Jake Brown. Brush is back in the lead, 27-24. Here is Bear, left of the lane, in the lane, leans, scoops, misses, and the ball is rebounded by Bassler. A little 5-footer is short, and the ball is volleyballed around into Bassler. Turns, shoots, banks, misses. Tormolin has the rebound for the Bee Diggers. Boy, lots of bodies flying underneath the basket. Garcia into the front court. Back out to Needens. After the jump pass to Baker. Baker left of the lane, down low for Brown, right through his hands. Well, momentarily he's able to flag it down. And then do we have contact along the baseline? We do. That's going to be an Akron foul. That will put Brown at the line. 17th foul.
And Akron's got to be careful, especially with as shallow of bench as they have.
Well, Bassler's committed his third. The Bee Diggers have nailed 4 threes in the game. With 1:59 to go. The Brown free throw is up, and that is short. Rebound to Tormolin. Back out to Brown. Over to Needens. Needens right in the lane, and then he's fouled by Jared Clarkson. Another 1-and-1 situation. Clarkson commits his third. Unless they call it on somebody else. No, it's on him. Serving you the best coffees, lattes, and smoothies. Willow Coffee, Tea, and Smoothies. At 921 Edison Street in Brush. Open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Free throw is short. B-Diggers got to start hitting those. The rebound to Riley Samber. So a missed free throw. And who just took that? No, I just lost my place here. Here we go. Anyway, here's the three by Bear the other way. It's off the back of the rim. Tormolen grabs another rebound. Here come the B-Diggers the other way. Long pass to Baker. Baker with the basketball, and he traveled. 7 turnover for Brush. The B-Diggers 1 out of 4 in the game from the line. Akron's made their 2 free throws. 27-24, minute 25 to go, second quarter in favor of the B-Diggers. Bear on the outside left to Bassler, and his baseball pass went through a couple of Rams, intercepted by Baker. Baker in the right corner for Brown. His shot is up and in! Another 3 for JB! He's got 6. The B-Diggers lead by that many, 30-24. Minute 5 to go in the second quarter. Bear to his left, picked up by Baker, and then he throws up a prayer thinking he was going to get fouled and scores. You got to be kidding me. That was a runner. That was a running three-pointer. Trying to draw the contact. Boy, that kid's got touch. He's got 14 in the game. Here's Baker's 3, and that's well short. Rebound Garcia. Down low for Tormolen, banks and scores. Nice pass by Austin Garcia. Well, this game is fun to watch. 32-27 Brush. 38 seconds to go. Bear between his legs, beyond the free throw line. Down low, wide open, Dreher. What a pass, and Dreher banks and scores. 32-29 B-Diggers, 25 seconds to go, second quarter. Needens into the front court. Well, these are some terrific athletes on the basketball court. Bounce pass to Garcia. Garcia back out to Needens. B-Diggers will work the ball around for the final shot. Actually, Needens just going to hold it of the opening half. Needens with 8, dribbling to his left, gets a pick from Brown. In the left corner, Garcia. Wide open 3. Good for Austin Garcia! And that's the way the first half is going to end, on a three-pointer by Garcia. The score at the break. Brush 35, Akron 29 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 35-29 in favor of the B-Diggers as we head to the third quarter. I'm John Beltran along with Jen Goodall. Austin Garcia nailed a clutch three-pointer right before the end of the opening half. Took it from a 3-point game to a 6-point game. And in fact, the B-Diggers in this game have nailed their share of threes. They had 5 in the second quarter alone and 6 in the game, while Akron has 3 3-pointers, 2 of those by their leading scorer, Brady Bear. Both teams will break their huddles momentarily, and Akron will have Brady Bear along with Garrett Bassler, Jaden Dreher, Riley Samber, and Jared Clarkson. For Brush, Jeffrey Dunker, Jake Brown, Ben Mickey, Trey Cranston, and Mitch Tormolen. And to throw it in will be Bear for Akron. And the second half is underway. Clarkson with the basketball for the Rams. Picked up by Cranston. Swings it to his right to Dreher. Check that. That's Bear spinning. The jump pass down low. Went through the hands of Bassler, intercepted by Tormolen. And we got a foul in the backcourt on Bear. That's turnover number 9 for Akron, and Bear commits his second personal.
They're getting called on the foul for the reach around behind. They're trying to, do a little wrap around and knock the ball out. And that, when you're looking at the official side of it, that looks like a foul whether you touch him or not.
Yeah, because all you're doing is moving your arm. You're really not even moving your feet much.
Well, and if you clip him in the back or whatever, that's going to still be a foul.
Dunker with a basketball at the free throw line. Down low for Mickey. Turns over to Cranston, misses the 10-footer. And the ball is on the floor loose, and it's rebounded by Garrett Bassler. Foul from behind. Bassler looked like he was fouled by Jeffrey Dunker. That's his third. And Dunker lost a shoe, but he's going to stay in the game. Nope. Let's see if Austin Garcia replaces him. He will. And Dunker looks a little bit disconsolate over there. after committing that foul. Here come the Rams the other way. Clarkson, a long pass in the right corner, intended for Bear, tipped out of bounds by Mickey. And Akron retains possession. With the basketball is Clarkson. Over to Batzler, well beyond the three-point line on the left wing, dribbling on Cranston, dribbles by Cranston, then tries to put up a leaner. The ball is blocked out of there, and the ball is still loose, taken away by Garcia. Garcia all the way, lays it up and short. And then Cranston saves it into Mickey, who banks and scores. A great play by Cranston. Mickey with his first bucket of the game. Boy, that was a fantastic play by Trey Cranston. 37-29, Beat Diggers with their biggest lead. And Bear drills the double. Just a two-pointer. Brady Bear now with 16. 37-31 Brush. 6:45 to go, third quarter. Garcia to Cranston in the right corner for Brown. Brown with the basketball, has the ball tipped away by Bassler. Long pass to Bear. Bear all the way, lays it up short. Tormolin has the rebound for the Beat Diggers. The Beat Diggers want to run. Here comes Cranston, and he double dribbled. 9 turnovers for Brush, matching Akron's total. 6.5 to go, third quarter. Brush 37, Akron 31. Brush's local Napa and Hardware Hanks and Small Engine Repair Shop is Hometown Auto and Hardware. Stop by and let them help you at 1305 Edison Street in Brush. That's Hometown Auto and Hardware. Dreyer with the basketball, bounces it to Bear, fakes the three, takes the three, misses the three. Rebound to Tormolin. Tormolin with his fifth board. The outlet to Cranston. Cranston across the timeline, at the top, in the lane, all the way, and we got an offensive foul. Cranston ran over Riley Samber. Turnover number 10. Cranston with his first foul. It will be Akron basketball with 6:03 to go, third quarter. And the Beat Diggers leading by 6. Here's the bounce pass to Clarkson on the right wing. At the free throw line, Bassler down low. The up and under by Dreyer is off the glass and good. And we've got a technical foul, I believe, on Samber in the backcourt. Well, you know, Samber was frustrated early when he grabbed the rebound and he thought there should have been a call against him. And now the Beat Diggers are going to have 2 free throws and the ball. And Austin Garcia will shoot the free throws. Only a sophomore. First free throw is up, and that's perfect. Beat Digger lead is at 5. Second free throw upcoming, and that's off the back of the rim. So 38-33 Brush, 5:51 remaining in the third quarter. Garcia to throw it in. After the technical by Riley Samber. And here come the Beat Diggers. Garcia back out to Cranston. Cranston to his left to Garcia. He'll take a parking lot three, and that's well short, and the ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, that was just way too long. That was more like a 23, 24-footer, Jen.
It was, and they need to stop moving. It's kind of being kind of low right now. They've stopped with the movement of the ball and movement of their bodies. So they need to pick up the pace again a little bit just to get the game flowing again.
On the outside left, Bear fakes the three, steps in, wants to shoot, leans from 15, in and out. And the rebound to Tormolin, his 6 for Brush. Tormolin with the outlet to Baker. He's by himself, and he lays it up and in. Baker beat the rest of the Akron Rams down the court. It's a 7-point lead once again for Brush, 40-33. Left corner, Clarkson 3 is no good, and the ball is tipped into the hands of Austin Garcia. Foul on Mitch Tormolin.
Something's going on underneath.
Tormolin with his second foul.
I'm guessing it's pushing in the back as they're going for a rebound is what I'm...
3 team fouls for Brush, 2 for Akron. Clarkson to throw it in. Looking, right corner for Bear, has to try to save it in, and tries to, but Baker is going to try to get the ball. He's on the floor, and Baker gets the ball, and he's fouled by Garrett Bassler. The first 2 minutes and 51 seconds of this quarter are just sloppy.
Yeah, both teams are not real sharp right now.
Bassler with his 4th foul.
Well, not foul. I mean, I can live with that one just because it was a hustle foul. Like he wasn't.
They got to get the. There you go. Jeez. Do they start the clock here? So I've noticed a few times the clock doesn't start when the ball's inbounded. Here's Tormolin in the lane. Bounce pass to Baker. Right baseline shot is good by Randy Baker. 42-33, 4:52 to go in the third. Here's Clarkson leaning, shooting, scoring from 14 feet away for Jared Clarkson. He's got 9. 42-35, Bead Diggers. 4:44 to go, third quarter. Garcia on the outside left to Rosenbrock. Bounce pass in the left corner for Brown, but he was breaking towards the corner, and Rosenbrock threw it to the baseline. Bead Diggers turn it over for the 11th time. Here we go with Clarkson with a basketball. Now we got a timeout. We'll take it with him. 4:35 to go, third quarter. Brush 42, Akron 35 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 42-35 in favor of Brush over Akron. 4:35 to go in the third. Akron basketball. And Garrett Bassler throws it in to Jared Clarkson against Austin Garcia. Clarkson retreating towards the timeline on the outside right to Bassler. Bassler jump pass at the free throw line for Bear. The ball's knocked out of bounds, and Baker throws it off of Bear. Turnover. Gives the ball back to the Bead Diggers. 11 turnover for Akron. That was a heady play by Randy Baker. And Bryce Needens is into the game for Ben Mickey. So here come the Bead Diggers. Rosenbrock, Garcia, Needens, Baker, and Tormolen for Brush. Garcia bounce pass on the outside left for Needens. Needens over to Rosenbrock, looking down low, bounce pass to Baker, turns, shoots, hooks, misses. And the ball is rebounded by Brady Bear. Bear behind the back, into the front court. Bear wants to run, dribbling on the outside right, double team. Bounce pass at the top for Clarkson. Clarkson left of the lane, leans, jump passes, tipped out of bounds by Tormolen. Akron retains possession. Good shots hard to come by in this quarter so far. And Bear to throw it in. Over to Bassler, back out to Clarkson. Right corner, Bear. He takes the three. Air ball. Bryce Needens with the basketball for Brush. Over to Rosenbrock. Down low for Tormolen. He banks it in. Tormolen with 8. And Brush with their biggest advantage, 44-35. This is an Akron team that won by 43 points last night. Clarkson, 16-footer, is around and no good. And Rosenbrock has the rebound, is fourth for the Bead Diggers. Dribbles out of the pack. Baseball pass to Baker, 2-on-1. Baker all the way, leans and misses. And the rebound and put back is up and in by Tormolen. 7th rebound and 9th and 10th point for Tormolen. Bead Diggers now lead 46-35. 3:15 to go. Bear leans, shoots, misses, but a foul. That'll be the 14th foul before the shot. And that foul's on Austin Garcia. That is his first. And to throw it in will be Jared Clarkson to the left of the basket. B&B Appliance at 502 Ensign in Fort Morgan can help you save water, energy, and the environment without sacrificing quality and performance. Change for the better with B&B Appliance. The lob towards Bassler, fouled by Baker. That'll be the 15th foul. And the Bead Diggers got to watch out. If not, they're going to put Akron in the penalty way too early. Well, let's see who triggers it in for the Rams. That'll be Brady Bear as the Bead Diggers lead by 11. The bounce pass taken by Clarkson. Clarkson dribbling in the lane. Back out to Bear. Bear to the right of the lane. Pulls up from 12. Yes. Brady Bear has 18 points. Brush 46, Akron 37. 2:57 to go, third quarter. On the outside right, Needens dribbles against Clarkson to his left at the top, picks up the dribble, pulls up from 3 off the right side of the rim. The rebound is controlled by Bear, his fourth. Bear across the timeline, picked up by Garcia between his legs, maintains the dribble, picks up the dribble, back out to Clarkson against Baker. On the outside right to Bassler. Towards the top, tipped away by Baker, taken by Bear. Bear at the free throw line, leans, shoots off the glass, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Bassler. Bassler along the right baseline, and he dribbled it on the baseline. Bead Digger basketball. That's turnover number 12 for Akron. Let's see if Brush can extend this once again to a double-digit lead, leading 46-37 with 2:19 to go in the third. Needens across the timeline to his right to Garcia. Garcia at the free throw line for Tormolen. Down low for Rosenbrock. Turns and misses that one off the back of the rim. Rebound is controlled over there by Jaden Dreher. Here comes Clarkson across the timeline. Jump pass to Bear. Bear pulls up for a left wing three. Yes. Brady Bear has 21 in the game, 7 in each quarter. 46-40 Brush. A minute 55 remaining third quarter. Into the front court is Needens. On the outside left to Baker. Baker lobs it down low. Terrible pass. Taken away by Dreher. Now here is Bear. 12 turnovers for the Bead Diggers. Left corner, Clarkson 3, and it's no good. And going up for the rebound was Baker, but instead it's taken away, and a miss there by Dreyer. And a foul on the Bead Diggers. Dreyer to the line to shoot 2, and that's the 16th foul against Brush. And they're going to be in a world of trouble going into the fourth with those number of fouls. And Baker commits his 3rd foul, and Jaden Dreyer to the line.
You're right, because free throws mean rest time. They also mean no one's in your face, no one's doing anything to you.
Free throws off the back of the rim. Second free throw upcoming here is Casey Krenning. I mean, this is a 6-man rotation, and the 6th man barely plays for Akron.
Well, and they played last night, so that's going to take a toll, too. The body hasn't had a complete amount of time to recover.
Second free throw is no good. Mitch Tormolen grabs the rebound, then we've got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt, a foul against Akron. Casey Krenning commits his first. Bead Diggers will inbound it in the backcourt, looking to take a 3-possession lead with 1:35 to go in the third quarter. Brush 46, Akron 40. And Garcia to throw it in. Let's see if Brush is a little bit more patient on this possession. No backcourt pressure being applied by the Rams.
Well, it looks like they're in a straight man-to-man, so.
Here's Garcia on the outside left with the basketball. Gets a pick from Tormolen into the lane, and he's tripped up by Krenning. And that'll be Krenning's 2nd foul in a span of 10 seconds. 15th foul by Akron. These teams are going to play a little bit cleaner in the fourth quarter, considering 11 fouls combined have been committed in the third quarter. Garcia lobs it to Baker at the free throw line. Baker nearly tied up. Down low for Rosenbrock, and he misses, gets his rebound, puts it up and in with the left hand. Rosenbrock now with 8 points and 5 rebounds in the game. Brush 48, Akron 40. And we've got another technical. And
that's on.
Austin Garcia called for the technical. And Brady Bear to the line. Well, we've had 2 players with technicals in this quarter. Trey Cranston replaces Austin Garcia. And Brady Bear is pretty much automatic. He should be able to make this a 6-point game. The free throw's up and in. He's got 22 points in the game. Yeah, committing technicals after you make a shot, I mean, that's just going to get Akron some momentum. Second free throw is perfect. And now he's got 23 in the game, 9 in the quarter. And the Rams are hanging around, 48-42.
That's also dangerous.
Bear with a basketball. Into the front court, between his legs against Cranston. He's looking for a pull-up 3, can't do it. Back out to Clarkson. Clarkson to his left, and he's fouled by Needens. 1-and-1 situation. Fouled nearly 20 feet away from the basket.
Well, and I think the officials are doing a good job, because if they don't, this group of kids, they're going to get out of control and someone's going to get hurt.
Clarkson to shoot 1 and maybe a second for Akron. He bends, he shoots, and that one is off to the left. Tormolen grabs his 9th rebound. The outlet to Needens, and an offensive foul on Needens in the backcourt. Through the elbow, into the defender. That'll be an inbounds pass, 19th foul, but it's an offensive foul, so they don't go to the line.
Right.
With a minute to go.
But it does make it one step closer to 2 in the bonus.
Clarkson to throw it in. Down low, wide open, and the layup is missed by Dreyer. He puts it back up, and he misses again. Tormolen grabs his 10th rebound. Now he got a foul. This is, you know what? This was fun basketball for a while. This has become unwatchable, quite frankly.
Well, they need to go back to what they were doing in the beginning. You don't have to start throwing cheap shots. You don't need to do, just play basketball.
Yeah, I'm not sure who committed that foul for Akron, but it's a 16th foul. Well, it's not fun basketball now. There's been 15 fouls committed in the third quarter. You can't play like that. Baker pulls up from 16, and that hits nothing but the bottom of the backboard. The rebound to Jared Clarkson, and then he steps on the end line, on the baseline. Turnover by Akron is their 13th.
And Akron's wanting a foul, another one from
Needens to throw it in. Overhead pass to Rosenbrock on the right wing. Rosenbrock takes a dribble back out to Needens. Wide open straightaway 3 is off the left side of the rim. Rebound Tormolen. He banks and scores. Tormolen has 12 points and 11 rebounds. 50-42 Brush. 28 seconds to go in the third. Bear at the free throw line, dribbling to his right. Jump pass to Clarkson to his right. Now to Bear. Bear dribbling right baseline, pulls up from 10, is around and no good. And the ball is loose and rebounded by Trey Cranston. And is he tied up or fouled in the backcourt? He is fouled by Brady Bear. And that's going to be the 17th foul. Cranston to the line. But I agree with you, Jen. The officials, I think, are doing an outstanding job.
They are. They could just throw their hands up and let it go, but I think they're doing a wonderful job.
1-on-1 situation for Cranston, who's got 3 points. No doubt Brady Bear will be playing at the next level, but they want to stop him at this level, at least in the fourth quarter. The free throw is up, and that's perfect for Cranston. The Beat Diggers can grab a double-digit lead if he makes this free throw. 51-42 Brush. 16.2 seconds to go. Stop, shop, and save with all of your grocery needs and snacks for your game time enjoyment. Brush Grocery Cart, 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. Second free throw is in. Bear back out to Clarkson. Over to Bear. The three in the air. Yes. Brady Bear has got 12 in the quarter, 26 in the game. 1 second to go. Cranston, three in the air, is an air ball. That's the end of the quarter. With the score, Brush 52, Akron 45. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Brush 52, Akron 45 as we head to the fourth quarter. Trey Cranston, Jeffrey Dunker, Bryce Needens, Mitch Tormolin, and Kyle Rosenbrock for Brush. Brady Bear, Jared Clarkson, Riley Sambert, Jaden Dreer, and Garrett Bassler for Akron. B-Digger basketball. Dunker on the outside right, dribbling right baseline. Cut off over there by Bassler. Is going to have to kick it back out, and does it. The free throw line for Tormolin. Back out to Needens. Needens to his left. Left corner, Rosenbrock fakes the three. Dribbles left baseline over to Tormolin. Jump pass to Cranston. Back out to Dunker in the lane all the way. He's fouled as he drove to the basket. To the line will be Jeffrey Dunker to shoot two. And the Akron foul was committed over there by Garrett Bassler. And that is his fourth foul. And here's Dunker, who has not scored tonight. First free throw for the junior is in the air, and that is in. Brush 53, Akron 45. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East at 1209 Main Street in Fort Morgan will professionally fit you into the car or truck of your choice, serving all of Northeast Colorado. Ehrlich Toyota East, second free throw is in. B-Diggers by 9. 54-45, 7:30 to go in the game. On the outside left, Bear, pull up three. Back rim, rebound to Cranston. Cranston with his fourth board. Cranston by himself across midcourt at the free throw line. The pull-up is well short, and the rebound is controlled by Samber, his second. On the outlet to Clarkson. Clarkson, right baseline, cut off by Rosenbrock. Now he's double-teamed. He's got to get rid of the basketball, and there's a timeout instead. Called by Greg Clarkson, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. With the B-Diggers up by 9 at 54-45.
You know, when I'm watching them, when you only have 6 players basically going, and they played last night, you can see the fatigue is turning into a mental battle for them. They're having a hard time staying focused on what they're really doing versus getting entangled, and it's affecting Brush too. We're starting to fall for it as well.
Well, especially when you played the night before, but you're playing a better team in the second of the back-to-back.
That's also true. And the same thing for Brush. I mean, playing Sheridan, they weren't that good either, so this is a bigger mental challenge as well. And when you add mental in with the physical, that adds for a whole nother animal.
So it will be Akron basketball with 7:12 to go in the game. The B-Diggers leading by 9, 54-45. And to throw it in from the corner is going to be Bear. Back out to Clarkson. Clarkson looking, lobs it at the free throw line for Bassler. Back out to Clarkson, 15-footer in the air, is off to the right, and the ball is loose on the floor. Still loose, picked up by Dunker. B-Diggers come the other way, and then Dunker has it stripped. B-Diggers turn it over for the 14th time. Brady Bear on the left wing, dribbling left baseline, leaning, shooting, scoring, foul. Brush to the line as Brady Bear, as he banked it in.
Foul number 32 is Jeffrey Dunker, his fourth.
Dunker commits his fourth. And Bear in the game has got 26 points. Actually 28. And he misses the free throw. Rebound Tormolin. 54-47 B-Diggers. 6:45 to go. Bounce pass to Dunker. Out of bounds. It was a perfect pass. And Dunker played a fabulous game on Thursday night, but tonight he has really struggled.
And that happens. You have highs and lows, and this is just one of those lows.
So this will be Akron basketball. Now, he's always pretty solid on the defensive end. Bear pull up three is around and good. Got the rim, got the glass, went down for Bear. 31 points for Brady Bear. And the Beat Digger lead is down to 6, 54-48, 6:25 to go. Needens with a basketball on the outside left, dribbling into Bassler, falls down, and then a traveling violation. Yeah, Needens forced that, and the Beat Diggers are playing an awful fourth quarter so far, as they're only up by 4 at 54-50, and they've committed 3 turnovers. Yeah, they're going to have to play some defense right now. Here comes Bear across midcourt, picked up by Needens. Looking over to Clarkson. Clarkson on the left wing against Bryce Needens. Both teams will be in the double bonus from here on out. Needens pops it away, but it's taken in the corner by the Rams. Here's Clarkson. Pulls up from 7. Short. Rebound to Tormolen. On the outlet to Needens. Wide open is Garcia. He'll lay it up and in! That's a big bucket for the Beat Diggers. Garcia with 9. Brush 56, Akron 50. 5:53 to go in the game. Brady Bear double team back out to Bassler, over to Clarkson, 3 in the air, yes. Jared Clarkson now with 12 points, and the Brush lead is down to 3, 56-53 with 5:38 to go. Garcia into the front court for the Beat Diggers, on the outside left for Baker, and he traveled. He took about 2 steps. I don't know why Baker's doing that. And you got to dribble. 16 turnovers for Brush. Yeah, he's very aggressive, but you got to put the ball on the floor first. And Akron can tie it with a 3. Clarkson into the front court on the outside left to Bear. Bear dribbles to his right. Right of the lane. Leans. Jump pass to Bassler. Bear goes down to the floor. A little bit of an Academy Award there. Bassler to his left, back out to Clarkson. On the outside right to Bear. Bear against Baker. Lost control of the basketball. Loose on the floor. And then we've got a tie-up. And that should be Akron basketball on the tie-up, as the arrow's pointing their way. And they will keep the basketball. To throw it in will be Clarkson. Clarkson over to Bassler. Back out to Clarkson. Now to Bassler. Jump pass to Bear, and there's a foul on Baker. Well beyond the three-point line. Baker commits his 4th. 2 free throws now for Brady Bear. Yeah, every foul is costly from here on out.
It is very costly. You know, and the other thing I'm noticing is they're starting to all jaw at the officials. All the players are, and that's not going to get them anywhere either. The officials are doing a good job, and they're making the right calls.
Brady Bear's free throw is up, and that is in and out. They can only make it a 2-point game. Jeffrey Dunker checks in.
And when Bear slammed the ball down right there, he was very close to getting a technical himself. You got to control your emotions.
31 points in the game for Bear. Second free throw's upcoming. That is up, and that is good. The Beat Digger lead is down to 2, 56-54, approaching the 5-minute mark. They start the clock. They haven't started the clock. The clock is not started. Nobody's looking at the clock. The clock is not started. Dunker with a basketball. They've run off how many seconds here? Jeez. I tell you. My gosh. I mean, how do you not notice that when that is your job? I'm sorry. 5:06 to go, even though we played about 10 seconds. And here's Dunker with a basketball. They still haven't started the clock. Over to Needens. It's awful. Dunker at the top. Baseball pass inside, poked away, and it's taken away by Bassler. Bassler to Clarkson all the way. Banks, and he misses. Rebound to Tormolen. That's his 14th board. Here come the Beat Diggers the other way. Here's Austin Garcia on the outside right. Garcia with the basketball. Wide open left corner. Needens will take the 3. In and out. Rebound to Dunker. Oh, he lost the ball. Oh, got to watch out. Dunker tried to throw it off of Samber, but that was after the ball was out of bounds. It'll go to Akron now with 4:38 to go. 56-54 in favor of the Beat Diggers. Dunker, Rosenbrock, Needens, Garcia, and Tormolen. Now Brown is in for Needens. Clarkson, Bear, Bassler, Dreyer, and Samber for Akron. Now they're playing the same 5 players. That's it. And Clarkson is going to call a timeout. We'll take it with him. 4.5 to go in the game. Brush 56, Akron 54 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran, Jen Goodall back from Brush High School. 56-54 Brush. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Tormolen, Garcia, Rosenbrock, Dunker, and Jake Brown for Brush. Same starting five for Akron.
Looks like there's going to be a conference with the coaches and the officials.
Expand upon that, Jen, a little bit.
I think they're talking about the time, possibly, or they're talking about getting talked to by the kids. I'm not sure which one they're going to go with. The fouling, that kind of thing is my guess, since none of the time came back off.
Right. All right, so to throw it in, 3/4 court will be Bear. Bear over to Clarkson on the outside right to Bassler. Bassler with the basketball, dribbling against Dunker. Jump pass down low for Bear. Turns, shoots, scores.
Jeez.
Little 12-footer.
Man, that kid's good.
34 in the game. Tied at 56. Approaching the 4-minute mark. Garcia on the outside right to Brown. Beat Diggers have blown an 11-point lead. Now to Garcia, retreating towards the timeline. Bounce pass on the outside left to Dunker. Dunker at the top between his legs. Dunker on the outside right, Garcia. He'll take the three. Short. Rebound and a hop to Bassler, ahead to Bear. And here come the Rams. Here is Bear. Jump pass down low. Intercepted by Rosenbrock. Taken away by Dunker. Foul in the backcourt against the Rams. 2 free throws coming up. Bear commits his 4th. Boy, if you could get him to foul out, that would change the entire game. All you need is one Ram to foul out, and that would change the entire game, considering that their rotation is not even 6. It's closer to 5.5.
Well, and there's another side to that, too, because they're still doing some little shoving on both ends of things. So both teams, we still have to maintain composure as well.
Dunker to shoot 2 with 3:42 to go, deadlocked at 56. And, it's the 19th foul, apparently, and the free throw is in. Okay, I thought it was 9 up there before. That's what I saw. It was 9 and 9. I mean, in fact, I'm positive about that, but whatever. Second free throw coming up. The Beat Diggers lead by 1, and they still lead by 1. Free throw is no good, and the rebound to Dreer. That's his 6th board. The outlet to Clarkson. Akron can take the lead with a bucket with 3:33 to go in the game. On the outside right to Bassler. Bassler, crossover dribble. Dribbles right of the lane. Bounce pass down low to Samber. Left wing 3. Clarkson, good. And Jared Clarkson has given Akron the lead. He's got 15. Akron 59, Brush 57. 3:17 to go in the game. Garcia, bounce pass to Dunker. Left of the lane. Dunker spinning, turning, shooting, missing. Foul on Akron. Dunker to the line. And the Akron foul was committed by Riley Samber, his 3rd.
Now, because this is a much closer game as well, this is going to test what they do under higher pressure for both teams.
The Dunker free throw is in the air, and that one is in. Beat Diggers down by 1, 59-58. Ackley Building Center, your one-stop center for projects around your home office or yard, and they now carry appliances. Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Needens, Rosenbrock, Tormolen, Baker, and the free throw shooter Dunker to tie the game, and he does not. Misses again off to the right. Rebound to Samber. If I'm Akron, I hold the ball for a while here, unless they've got an open lane. And Bassler all the way, lays it up, blocked by Tormolen, but a foul. I'm not sure if that was on Tormolen. He got all ball, but he might have got him with a body. Yep, it was on Tormolen. That'll be his 3rd. Yeah, the Beat Diggers fell asleep there as Bassler was driving into the lane.
Well, and what I liked the best part about that was that Mitch helped him back up.
Free throws coming up, and that is up and short. Second free throw upcoming for Garrett Bassler. And that is in the air, and that one is in. And the lead is 2 for Akron, 60-58. And again, the clock doesn't start. Are you kidding me? The clock. Get the clock going. I mean, come on. God, is this embarrassing. Here is Baker with the basketball into the lane. Leans, shoots, and misses the shot. The rebound controlled by Dreyer. That's his 7th board. 2:48 to go. Or the clock had been running closer to 2:35. And Baker knocks it away at midcourt. Baker to Rosenbrock, and he's got the layup. The Beat Diggers take advantage of the turnover. Rosenbrock with 10, deadlocked at 60 with 2:34 to go. Here is Clarkson into the front court. Let's see how long Akron possesses the basketball right now. Clarkson, crossover dribble, spinning on Needens in the lane, puts up a wild shot, air ball. Baker has the board, and there's a foul in the backcourt. Baker to the line to shoot 2. I don't know why Clarkson did that. I mean, that was ridiculous. He was forcing up a shot like there was no time left on the shot clock, and Bassler is fouled out. That means Casey Krenning is going to have to come in. Bassler fouls out with 5 points. And Baker grabs his first rebound, a big one. He will shoot 2 for the lead. All he's got to do is make 1. And now, it's at 21.4 seconds to go. Okay, they give you time for the substitution. It's 2:14 on the clock. The free throw is up and in. Beautiful free throw by Baker, nothing but string. Baker's got 7 points in the game. Second free throw upcoming for Randy Baker. Brush 61, Akron 60. The Rams had a brief lead. Well, the one thing they got to do is watch the clock now. I'm talking about whoever's running the clock to make sure it starts. Second free throw in the air, and that is around and no good. Rebound to Dunker, lays it up and in! Dunker snuck in for the rebound and scored. Dunker has 6 in the quarter. Beat Diggers lead 63-60. We've got 2:02 to go in the game. Down low with the basketball. Samber double team. Now on the left baseline to Dreer. Dreer with the basketball. Back out to Bear. Lost the basketball. He gets it back. Dreer against Rosenbrock. Dribbling to his right. Bounce pass to Clarkson. Lost the ball. Back to Bear. Fakes the 3. He's picked up by Dunker. Leans in. Jump pass down low for Dreer. And his shot is blocked by Tormolen. Taken by Krenning. Blocked by Tormolen again. They're going to call a foul on Mitch Tormolen. Didn't look like it, but Tormolen has committed his 4th. And Krenning to the line. And Krenning, quite frankly, looked lost in the lane, but somehow was able to force up a shot to draw the foul. So here we go for Casey Krenning, who's played very little tonight. He's the 6th man, the first off the bench. And this free throw's in the air, and it's no good. He pushes that ball. Doesn't have the form from the line. Second, and that's what happens.
Right.
Akron cannot afford an injury this year. I mean, we know that they're very talented.
They can't afford foul trouble either.
Right. Second free throw is up, and that's good. The Beat Digger lead is down to 2, 63-61, with 1:37 to go. Here is Dunker for Brush. Dunker across midcourt on the outside left for Needens. And we got a timeout, Beat Diggers, called by Ken Garcia. 1:28 to go, 4th quarter. Brush 63, Akron 61 on 1010 KSRR and KSRR.com. Beat Diggers to inbounds the basketball. Needens to Dunker with 1:24 to go. The Beat Diggers don't need to shoot it. They're up by 2. Rosenbrock just holding the ball against Jaden Dreer. Rosenbrock dribbles by Dreer into the lane. Now he's going to have to back it out. Does to Dunker. Dunker with 1:12 to go against Brady Bear. Dunker to Baker. Baker in the left corner for Rosenbrock. 1:06 to go. Baker with the basketball, fouled by Krenning. 2 free throws for Randy Baker. Krenning with his 3rd personal, and that's the way to play it if you're Akron, because there's no shot clock in high school basketball, so you've got to either force a turnover or come up with a steal. So Randy Baker to shoot 2. He can make this a 2-possession game if he makes both, and the first one is perfect. 64-61 Brush. Second free throw upcoming for Randy Baker. And Baker's got 8 points in the game, 6 in the second half. That free throw is up and in. Here comes Jake Brown in for Bryce Needens. And the Beat Diggers have their best defensive lineup on the court right now with Dunker, Brown, Tormolen, Baker, and Rosenbrock. And let's see what the clarification is right now. I don't know if that put time back on the clock. Now
yep,
104. So 65-61 Beat Diggers. You don't have to travel out of town to receive the best and most advanced hearing health care. Platte Valley Hearing Center, 409 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Akron basketball trailing by 4. Bear to throw it into Clarkson. Clarkson hit a big 3-pointer for a 2-point Akron lead, but the Beat Diggers have taken some control since. Steal by Rosenbrock, intended for Bear, lays it up and in. That's a big one for the Beat Diggers. Timeout. Akron Nope, no timeout.
Just went out of bounds. Tipped it out of bounds.
Here come the Rams the other way. Clarkson with the basketball. 67-61 Brush. 47 seconds to go. Clarkson spinning on Dunker at the top of the key. Now pressured by Dunker more. Over to Bear. Pulls up for the three. Yes! What a shot by Bear. Now there's a timeout for Akron. 67-64. 36.8 seconds to go. Brady Bear had 14 at the break. And then went off for 12 in the third quarter and has scored 11 in the fourth. So he's got 37 points in the game. And the Beat Digger lead is at 3 at 67-64. I mean, I know that Akron's a 2A team, but if they beat this team, it's a quality win. I mean, there's not going to be too many better 3A teams the Beat Diggers face this year.
No, and, this sets them up nice for the season, too. Both sides, they know what they can do. Again, it's a strong test, just like it was in the girls' game, just to see where you're at and what you can nitpick at.
All right, so the Beat Diggers will have the basketball. We'll have a quick post-game show and our Beat Digger player of the game to follow. Dunker, Garcia, Rosenbrock, Baker, and Tormolen for Brush. And again, the same five out there after Garrett Bassler fouled out Casey Krenning, replacing him for Akron. Rosenbrock to throw it in with 36.8 seconds to go. In the backcourt for Baker. Nearly lost it, got it back, and then Baker was fouled by Krenning. Good hands by Baker because that pass was a little bit low on the bounce. So Baker to the stripe to shoot two. The Beat Diggers have been pretty good this game for the line. Yeah, you make two free throws and you have one big stop. You could win this game right now.
35 seconds is still a lot of time.
Oh, Brady Bear has been a machine. 43 last night against Moreno, 37 tonight against Brush. The free throw by Baker, good. Oh, that was beautiful by Baker. 4 out of 5 for the line, all in this quarter. Baker now with 10 points in the game. Second free throw for the junior is in the air, and that one is pretty. Brush 69, Akron 64, 32 seconds to go. Clarkson into the front court against Dunker, looking for Bear at the top, turns, shoots from three, back rim, no, put back is up and in. The putback is up and in by Jaden Dreher, his first points of the fourth quarter. That's a big rebound, too. Timeout again for Akron. 23.3 seconds to go. The Beat Diggers could have put it away right there, but couldn't get the rebound. So we're going to see another foul momentarily by Akron unless they can come up with a steal. 69-66 in favor of Brush.
Well, and that's always the order you go in. You decide, okay, if you don't get the turnover, you got to foul right away because the clock does not start until the ball is in. So
here we go. Beat Diggers will have the basketball. Leading by 3 to that quick 30-second timeout.
Yep, and they're trying to get him out of the huddles. Garcia better get him going because that would be
The Beat Diggers are 9 out of 12 from the line in this quarter. So they've done their job, 75% from the free throw line. But they're going to have to make at least one more, if not more. Then one. Rosenbrock to throw it in. Bounce pass to Baker. Baker double team, but he's fouled first. And that's going to foul out Casey Krenning. Well, who's their seventh man? Or their second off the bench?
Foul number 1.
Now, I've got 5 for him. Yeah, he's out. And that means Dylan Michaelis will come in. And Randy Baker to shoot a deuce. Well, that's who you want on the line, considering how well he's been shooting from the line. He's 5 out of 6 in the quarter, and in and out. Okay, Akron can tie the game if Baker misses. Second free throw upcoming for Randy Baker. This is a huge one right now. 23.8 seconds to go, and it's up, and that one is good for Randy Baker. Well, how many timeouts do you get? Well, we're calling timeouts ad infinitum. Yeah, no, I know we get 5, but the Beat Diggers will take it, and we'll take it with them. 23.8 seconds to go. Brush 70, Akron 66 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Akron basketball trailing by 4, 70-66 with 23.8 seconds to go. It was a 70-43 victory for the Akron Lady Rams earlier today here at Brush High School. And the story for Akron has been Brady Bear. He's going to get the ball again. He's got 37 of the 66 points. The other threat is Jared Clarkson, who has 15 points.
Well, and on the last one, Kyle Rosenbach ran into, I think, every screen he could possibly run into to get Bear open. So hopefully they don't set it up to where Rosenbach gets an offensive foul by knocking somebody that's setting a screen over, because that would be something that the coach would have mentioned.
Well, we know one thing for sure. This whole offense is going to be Bear and Clarkson. It's going to be a two-man game. Inbounds to Clarkson. He's just going to look for Bear. Clarkson to his right, to Bear in the right corner. Puts up a desperation three. It's an air ball. Mitch Tormullen comes away with the basketball. Back out to Baker, who's fouled. Baker fouled by Clarkson. Clarkson with his fourth. 11.3 seconds to go.
And, credit Clarkson on that one. That was a hustle because he knew he had to get him fouled in order to stop the clock. So
right.
Hustle play on him.
Yeah,
his part realizing that, not being in shock from the shot.
You got to do it. Free throw coming up for Randy Baker. And that's in the air, and that one is off to the right. There's still enough time for Akron. They still have a chance.
11.3 is a lot of time.
Yeah. I mean, if this were a 3-possession game, not enough time, but 2-possession, they got time. Second free throw for Baker. Yes. All right. Here's the inbounds to Clarkson. Pressured in the backcourt by Baker. 7 seconds to go. Clarkson puts up a long three, and that's an air ball, and Samber tries to save it in and cannot. It's off the side of the backboard, and the Beat Diggers will win this game at 71-66. Really no need for Akron to foul here. The Beat Diggers have got this one. There's the inbounds to Dunker, and the Beat Diggers have pulled it off. 71-66. Let's take a break. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome to the Beat Digger post-game show, brought to you by Buildings by Design. Buildings by Design and Brush takes pride in their workmanship and quality of their relationships with clients. For a free bid, call Pat Walter, 842-5837. Building today's business, Buildings by Design. The Beat Diggers pick up the victory in the second game of the doubleheader. They split the doubleheader tonight as the Brush girls lost 70-43 to Akron. Brush boys win 71-66. Brush led after one, 14-13, and 35-29 at the break. 52-45 after three, and then get outscored in the fourth, and 21-19. And momentarily here for a couple of minutes, we'll bring in head coach Ken Garcia, and then we'll go through the scoring. Coach, your impressions on really a rough and tumble game here tonight with your team just getting the victory?
Yeah, that was a little bit more like an early season game. A lot of mistakes and a lot of pressure, and I thought we came through pretty strong with it. Obviously a few mental mistakes and things like that. But I'd rather play a game like this where we're competing and it's a tough game than being up by 20 or 30. And so we needed this game.
You're not going to see a much better player than Brady Bear of Akron. 37 points. That guy was tough to defend.
No, we did the best we could. He's a great shooter. He can shoot lights out, and all you try to do is contain him a little bit. And I thought we did that. He made some really tough shots. You got to tip your hat to him. But, one player can't beat you. I told our team that at the beginning. I said, we're a team. We got to play like a team. And one guy, is not going to beat us. So I think our kids came through.
What about the flow of the offense, considering at times it was helter-skelter, but in the end you scored 71 points, which is essentially the total you had the other night?
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to score that much. I kept trying to tell the kids to attack their zone. They play a real tight zone, and we were content to do a lot of passing around the perimeter and not attacking it. And I told them at halftime, I said, we got to do a little bit more attacking. We got to get fouls on them. We got to get to the free throw line, and eventually that's where the points started to rack up for us. So
good to have 3 days off here. I know you have some practice time, but after 2 games in 3 days, with a high school basketball season, especially as much as your team likes to run, I'm sure you're welcoming that before you take on Wiggins on Wednesday.
Oh, definitely. We're going to watch the film and relax a little bit and see what we need to do to get better and keep that in mind and take a few days off, and we'll be ready to go on Wednesday.
Ken, appreciate it. Great win, 2-0 for the Beat Diggers, and congratulations. We'll see you in Wiggins on Wednesday.
Great, thank you.
That's Brush head basketball coach Ken Garcia after the Beat Diggers defeat the Akron Rams tonight, 71-66. Brady Bear led the way for Akron with 37 points, 8 for Jaden Dreer, 5 points for Garrett Bassler. Jared Clarkson did have 15 and 1 for Casey Krenning. Beat Diggers led by Randy Baker with 13, 12 apiece for Mitch Tormolen. And Kyle Rosenbrock, 6 points by Jake Brown and Jeffrey Dunker, 9 for Austin Garcia, 5 from Trey Cranston, 3 points from Ben Mickey. And that's the scoring totals for the Beat Diggers. 17 turnovers for Brush, 16 for Akron. Beat Diggers with 32 rebounds, 15 from Mitch Tormolen, 28 rebounds for Akron. They were led by Jaden Dreer with 8 rebounds. And the Beat Diggers 15 out of 24 for the free throw line. So doing the quick math, at 63%, a shade over 50% for Akron. 7 out of 13. The Rams fall to 1-1. The Beat Diggers improved to 2-0. Time for the Beat Digger Player of the Game, brought to you by T.O. Charlie's, 700 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. They will not be beat by anyone when it comes to price. They'll help you find a car that fits your needs and budget. If you don't see what you want, T.O. Charlie's will find it for you. Log on to TOCharliesFTM.com to view inventory, current specials, and apply for a loan online. Drive away with confidence at T.O. Charlie's. And Jen Goodall, the Beat Digger Player of the Game is
Captain America, Mitch Tormolen, for everything that he did, all the little dirty work. He didn't necessarily top off on the scoring column, but he did all the dirty work to get the win.
12 points and 15 rebounds for Mitch Tormolen tonight. Well deserved, even though this was a team effort. But
yes,
Mitch Tormolen is the Beat Digger Player of the Game. All right, we'll talk to you once again on Wednesday night. Doubleheader from Wiggins. Girls game at 5:30, boys game at 7 o'clock when the Beat Diggers take on the Tigers. Our sound engineer and producer of Brush Beat Digger Basketball has been Rose Condis. For Jen Goodall, I'm John Beltran. Final scores today: the Lady Rams of Akron defeat the Brush Beat Diggers 70-43, and the Brush Boys win over Akron 71-66. Right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.